Hello, and welcome to a video based off of tips, tricks, and hints that you simply need to know about. I am looking at Alliance Heroes of the Spire. This game is regarded as a copy and paste reskin of Summoner's War. So those who have played Summoner's War will probably have an easier time in this game, as well as being able to meet other Summoner's War players in the chat. And since we have so many players with that experience, it is very easy to get help in this game through the chat. But if you are introverted and feel like just checking out a video to see how to avoid certain mistakes in this game, and there will be many times where you're going to make regrettable decisions and you might even consider restarting your account. The first question that a lot of people will ask is, what characters are good, and what characters should I avoid? The only way that you can get that answer, since this game is so new, we have not developed a tier list or we have even gotten a chance to explore all monsters, is go into your base. Go into your barracks where you can see all of your characters. On the upper left of the screen, you will see Hero Collection. If you click that, this will give you an overview of all the characters in the game separated into the respective elements. For those who have never played this game or Summoner's War, this is a turn-based rock, paper, scissors style game, and that is basically elemental advantage and disadvantage. So every character in the game has access to each of these elements. For starters, I will say that Chaos and Order tend to be the stronger of all of the elements, as they are only weak to each other. There are limited 5-star characters in this game, but when you multiply that by how many elements there are, there's 60 of them. 5-star draws in this game are incredibly rare, and I believe the percentage of drawing each 5-star comes out to about 0.25% or 0.025%. So it is extremely low. So when asking what characters should I keep or what characters should I avoid, I would simply say work with what you have, because you're going to be accruing characters that you will obviously see as characters you will not use. And you really just want to kind of focus on what team you can build out of whatever you have available. And since there are so many mechanics and ability setups through each of these characters, it can almost seem overwhelming. So, pardon that. Take the characters that I have, for instance, and I will say I got extremely lucky when I did my first pulls. In my previous video, you will be able to see that I was able to draw a 5-star and a 4-star nat as my first pulls in the game. I had actually bought the beginner's bundles in the game to test the pull rates in the game to see if I just got lucky or we really do just get a lot of free shit. Unfortunately for me, I was not able to pull anything out of the 14 pulls that I had. So in my barracks, we will be able to see all of my characters, which there is my Morrowind, my 5-star, and the 4-star that you get from the beginning of the game is actually a very good character to use. And I will say all of the characters that the game starts you off with seems like they will carry you very far. Do not guarantee to yourself that you are going to pull a 5 or a 4-star. It is hard, and it probably won't happen for a while. But if you manage to get a couple of 3-stars, and even 2-stars that have the abilities that you like, I would recommend using them. For instance, my team, as of right now, is my Morrowind, Braum, Lee, and my healer, which is if I can find her, there she is, my Lily. And I wanted to have overwhelming DPS as well as a tanky figure that can help tank for your team, and then an incredible healer and status cleanser. And honestly speaking, because I have a 4-star natural monster, gameplay in this game is going to be extremely easy to start off with. So to summarize what I was saying is, try not to focus on characters that you are looking out for, because it will be very hard to get them, and focus on the characters that you have. You will basically need to spend time in the hero collection page studying all the abilities, and even sort of looking forward to the characters that you can potentially get. This is very exciting. You can get whatever you want. You might not just get it as soon as you thought. The second question that a lot of people ask is, how do I make my character stronger? I seem to hit a wall that I cannot pass. The biggest mistake that every person in this game makes is neglecting their equipment. Auto upgrade and auto equip. Please use those as much as possible and start with your strongest character and your healers, because you want them to be the strongest as well. On the left there, you see all of the equipment slots, which you will need to go hunting for or completing quests for. In order to farm them, you will have to choose one of your campaign stages. When you open it up, you will see the numbers 1 through 7 on the very left. If you look at the icon supporting the number, you'll see a sword, chest piece, gloves, greaves, etc. Those are your respective equipment slots. So if you need to farm a better equipment, focus on that number. Do it as many times as you need to get the better equipment. Ascending a character will essentially, in Summoner's War terms, awaken them. This will give you better stats as well as a new ability. All characters in this game will get a new ability, so it is very wise to do even more research in the hero collection by choosing your character and then allowing yourself to see the ascension value of it, which is basically seeing the ability that you have when you ascend. For instance, my Morrowind gets a new name, enhanced stats right there, and looks a little different. She will get the ability Battlelust, which will not happen if you keep her at her base. Again, I will say Order and Chaos are a lot stronger. I will say most of the time they are stronger than their regular elements counterparts, but they are also significantly harder to get to. And the last thing that I want to pound in your heads is how to summon in this game. You open up that summoning portal, you don't have any epic core cores, and you have a whole bunch of hero cores, but you're sick and tired of seeing all the little crappy pieces of crap that you will never be able to use. And then you see the gem summon. 75 gem? In the beginning of the game, I got 170 gems. I might as well just spend that on the gem summon and try my chances for a 3 to 5 star hero. Here is the trick to getting more bang out of your buck with your gems. And I will start by saying in a very serious tone, do not spend your gems on this piece of crap summoning. Do not do it. Gem summoning for 75 gems is stupid. And the reason why it's stupid is when you go into the shop in the game, you will be offered 2 packs, and they take in-game gems, which you can earn in-game. So, 75 times 3 is 225, which gets you 3 pulls. For 225 gems, you will get the exact same 3 epic hero cores, as well as 30,000 gold and 5 experience wisps. We go to 750 gems on the premium pack, and you get 10 plus an additional free epic hero cores, 100,000 gold and 5 experience wisps. There is absolutely no reason for you not to do these. It helps. It only helps. It's just the only way that you should summon in this game, except for your tickets and all that free stuff. So please keep that in mind, that you really want to summon using those packs. So that's it for now. I hope that I was helpful and informative in some way. If you did find out anything that helped you in your gameplay, please hit like and comment below. Let me know if this video had helped you in any way, because that's what I'm here for, baby.